Hey guys, my name's Devin. I'm the general manager here at Change Your Closet. We are new to business. We are just trying to figure out how to do things right. And with all of the talk about missing money, drawers coming up short, and who's responsible, we as a team have came up with a way to help you all and help us help you with the new cash handling policy. So the first question that a lot of you are probably wondering is, why do we need a cash handling policy? Like, we all know how to handle cash. Well, it's very different in business because the money is not technically yours. The reason that we are coming up with an effective policy is because of drawers coming up short, as the main reason. And when your drawer comes up short, not only do you lose money having to pay it in most of the time, but the company loses money. And it's hard for us to stay in business when we're not making money. Also, customers have been complaining that they're either receiving too much cash or not enough cash at all when you're giving them back cash. So it's very important that we come up with a way to help y'all and make sure that everything works out for everybody. Another reason is going to be when your drawer does come up short, that it's not clear to the employee or to the manager on duty who pays that cash back. If the employee doesn't feel like it was short on their end, they don't feel like they're responsible for it. But at the end of the day, you are. So we're going to come up with a policy to ensure that that doesn't happen anymore. So the next thing I'd like to address is, what exactly is cash handling? Cash handling is going to be the process of me as a consumer receiving money or giving you money to pay for a product, or on the other end, when you're working the cash register, receiving money, putting that money in the drawer, and turning in your drawer at the end of the day. Cash handling is vital to a business. Without proper cash handling, it's almost impossible for a business to stay alive and profitable. So it's very important that for us at Change Your Closet, we are effective all the way around. So as a team, we came up with a new cash handling policy, and it's very simple, and at the end of the day, I think it's something that we can all agree on. This is the process. Before your shift begins, you will go to the manager on duty in the office. He or she will count your drawer. They will ensure that the cash drawer is $300, which all drawers in the building will be. They will sign off as the manager on duty in the booklet that, yes, the drawer is $300 when they counted it. They will then hand the drawer to you. They will do the counting in front of you. You will do the counting in front of them. At that point, you will count your drawer. It's your responsibility to make sure that drawer is $300 as well. If it is not, it's your responsibility to let that manager know, who should be watching you as well, and he can figure out where the problem is. If you do not tell your manager that it's not $300 short, or if you just don't have time to count your drawer and you don't, you automatically assume responsibility for the missing money in the drawer. At the end of when you count it, you will sign as well that you agreed. If for some reason you don't sign, we will assume that you signed as well. It's your responsibility to sign. During your shift, for effective cash handling, it's very important that you take your time. There's nothing worse than just having a long line and handing customer back change and being like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have to make sure the money's correct. Very important that you take your time giving the money back to the customer to protect yourself. When giving back a customer money, before you even give them the cash, count it yourself. Take your time. It's very important for you to be right on your end than the line, taking a couple more minutes longer because you rushed and then you have to pay in at the end of the day. It's more important that you count your money twice, and then once you do, before handing it to the customer or while handing it to the customer, count it back to them. If they have $6.20 in change, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and give it to them in front of them. That way there is no kind of complaint. Hey, they didn't give me enough money, or they gave me too much money. That problem's solved. You counted it together, and they know how much change they're getting. At the end of your shift, you will call a manager and they will come to your drawer, unlock it for you, and they will ensure that they walk with you back to the office with your drawer. It's very important that you do not walk around the building with your drawer in hand. You should have a manager assist you back to the office. It's so easy for a customer to just grab the drawer from you. You just want to be sure at all times, because that drawer is yours, that you are taking it with you. When you get back to the office, you'll run your financial and you will take away any money owed to the store. Say you have $800 in your drawer, 500 of that goes back to, 500 of that goes back to the office. Your drawer should then be $300. You're going to count your drawer. If it's off any, like I said, you assume responsibility because you signed off. And at that point, you would sign off again and the manager would sign off and you're good to go. If for any reason that your drawer is not right, you can have a manager run your financial again and try to figure out what happened, or you can go ahead and settle up. At the end of the day, all that matters is that 300 in and 300 out. So that's our cash policy, and I think that it's very important to just throw some tips out there that I've learned as a manager and through the process that I've seen. To treat your bank account like your wallet. You wouldn't just leave your wallet sitting around unattended. Treat that drawer like it is yours, like your bank account or your debit card. You want to have eyes on that drawer at all times. That's exactly what I would do, and make sure your drawer is locked anytime you walk away. Don't carry any cash on you. And also, never walk, like I mentioned a while ago, never walk around with your drawer in hand without a manager. Don't let it be someone from the kitchen or wherever. Don't let it be anyone like that. Make sure that they are the manager and they're assisting you and there to protect you and help you. If anyone has any questions, just let me know. And thank you for all listening.